I'm Brian Posehn. You may know me from my stand-up comedy or from the TV shows I've been on, like the Sarah Silverman program. I love comic books, metal, and anything nerdy, except furries. They're gross. But that does include Dungeons & Dragons, which I've been playing with the same group of my funny friends for a decade now. So we decided to record us playing the game and turn it into a podcast, and we call it
Nerd Poker. Dungeons & Dragons with Brian Posehn and friends.
Blaine!
Ken!
Sarah!
Sark. Don't forget Jerry.
Now with more
Dan.
And Steve.
and less Sarah, Jerry, and Sark. Hey, I'm Brian Posehn, and you're listening to Nerd Poker, Dungeons & Dragons with Brian Posehn and friends. New friends, same show.
New.
Well, you know,
Newish.
Well, you guys are. We've started, but you guys haven't both been together. I don't think yet.
No.
Yeah.
We haven't?
Well, we
did one.
Yeah,
It was the one where we cut off early.
Yeah. We need to redo. We should redo it without. It seems weird, but people keep asking. We should do an intro that doesn't have Sarah and Jerry and Sark. That'll make me sad, but. We should do one.
Why don't you
including
just tag
these
us
new guys.
on at the
Oh,
end?
then just tag you guys.
Yeah.
That's what we should
And
do.
Dan
Yeah,
and Steve.
Leave him in there, but yeah.
Dennis Steve.
That's Steve.
Steve.
Dan.
Let's get started, and we'll do the donors after the first break.
Boners.
Yeah, more like it, right?
Well, like what
Blaine and Ken are here, too.
Oh, hi everybody! I didn't hear you come in.
This will air Christmas, so that's timely.
Whether to a trace a dick with you.
Trace a dick, trace a dick, trace a dick, trace a dick.
Fucking idiot. Keep going. I'm eating this Christmas cookie.
More Steve Agee keys. We have to pay for all that.
Ho, ho, ho.
Merry Christmas. Let's play some Dungeons and also Dragons.
Yeah, let's get those dragons out of here. Let's get them.
What happened last week? I mean, a Christmas cookie still. Hold on.
We had
I'm
so
still
many
eating it.
goddamn Christmas
I'm chewing
cookies.
it. That's me chewing a Christmas cookie. Merry Christmas.
Sounds hella good.
I think the last time we left, you guys were in the backyard of a very Tony Red Giant neighborhood.
Oh, yeah.
And you were sort of trying to make your way. You had sort of set off the armed response security teams, and they were roving the streets. And you were trying to make your way to the cliffs or the edge of the neighborhood, where you could maybe shimmy down to the coastline and make your way over to the docks unobstructed.
Shimmy, down? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I like Shimmy Shimmy Bang Bang. That was really good with Lola Falana and Gina Lola Brigida. Just wanted to say Lola a couple times.
I was thinking of Old Dirty.
Who?
Oh, the bastard.
ODB.
The bastard.
Sweet baby Jesus.
The elderly, filthy bastard.
You done with ODB? Yeah, you know me.
I thought
Other
ODB
people's
was
bastard.
wasn't that the dog that Garfield hated?
ODB?
That's why Garfield's mad at him one week because he
ODB
shows
was
up with gold
always,
teeth and like.
stealing his lasagna. So shame on it.
You know, whenever anybody says the word Brian Posehn, I always picture you. For some reason, I instantly flash on you doing your impression of Mario falling asleep while you're not using the controller.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Because if you just wait long enough, the characters start. Like Crash Bandicoot will throw grapes up until his head turns purple. Kind of, they'd like tap their foot, look at their watch. But
Yeah.
Brian would always do an impression of Mario.
Yeah, I don't know if he still does that, but that was Mario 64.
I'm sure he does some version of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because my kid has a couple of the Mario games, but I haven't seen him do that. But I haven't like made the screen, just sit there for a while. Yeah,
It's all edgy now. He starts jacking off.
Well, he starts snoring, And then he's, of course, because
Like
it's
he lays
Mario.
down on the
he
ground.
dreams- yeah.
Lasagna. Spaghetti.
No, he doesn't say
Yes, he
spaghetti.
dreams
Does.
spaghetti.
He does.
Tony Soprano.
So he is Italian.
Italian stereotype.
Too much of cologne.
Trapped into a life of violence on Long Island.
Tracksuit.
A chains.
Camaro and Jovi.
Affair with the wife's assistant. Oh.
The swarthiest corner of Europe. Oh no.
Punching my
Continent is
wife.
a boot.
That takes care of Italians.
We'll be right back with more Blanche Knot Poker.
So, we just killed a dog and a dude.
Cool.
What
My
were we
favorite
doing?
episode of Too Close for Comfort, by the way.
It was Jason Robards and the little scruffy dog
Oh, really?
from A Boy and His Dog.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I was going to go with Jam Michael Vincent.
Sure.
Oh, some people were getting mad at me on Twitter today because they said we didn't make enough Clifford the Big Red Dog jokes about these red. But we made at least one, right?
Yeah, and the artist died last week, so
Oh,
Should-
really?
yeah.
so
Well, tonight we'll try to do some Joe
Norman
Cocker
Bridwell.
Spaniel jokes.
I have a Clifford in my house, by the way.
Did nobody
oh,
catch
yeah,
that?
yeah.
I'm sure you did.
My dog is
Cocker
fucking
Spaniel.
insane.
Yeah.
I've talked about it. We got
it's
a
more of a
Bernese Mountain.
Beethoven, really, isn't it?
Yeah, well, so she's black and white and brown,
Yeah.
but
Does she do anything where she shakes and slobber goes all over the place?
no, not yet.
Hey, Dan.
bone she's outgrown fall to the floor.
Hey, while you guys are talking about dogs, Dan, can you roll a 20-sided, by the way?
sir.
Just keep talking. I'm sorry.
She's gained 25 pounds in
Yeah.
2 months.
And she'll get another 25 in the next 2 months. And another 25 after
Fucking
that.
insane. She's a monster.
And you'll have to get a bigger house.
Yeah.
So Lyra's gonna nervously suggest that we stage our deaths somehow, because she can't handle all this being chased around shit.
Really?
She's expressing that she's tired of running.
What did the
What, you're
20
saying
have to
play
do?
sun's
with it?
coming
dead,
up.
or
What happened when you rolled that 20?
I don't know yet. But yeah, she.
by stage or death, you mean like make everyone think we're dead?
There's a cliff over there.
right? Okay.
What if we like dragged this corpse to the cliff? Made it look like he tossed us off the cliff as we killed him or something.
Pulled in Olivia Newton-John's husband.
There's some clothing items at the bottom of the cliff.
Okay.
But
Why are you always talking about Olivia Newton-John's
What
husband?
the fuck was Olivia Newton-John's husband? What did
Didn't
she
her
do?
husband fake his own death?
Really?
Yeah.
Just to get out of the.
Like 5 or 6
Hey,
years
wouldn't you
ago.
if you were married to a beautiful woman with a delightful voice?
Was it that dude from My Tutor or whatever?
I don't know. I could be totally wrong, but I don't think I am.
Who was his?
It was like a fishing trip, and
She married
That's
the
Christopher
came,
Walken.
The boat came back, and he wasn't on it. And they're like, "We think he fell off the boat."
What? I gotta research this.
Did she have him killed? With all her, all her sweet grease money?
Oh my, it's lovely weather to kill your husband in secret.
Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, and die.
Oh my god.
I don't know if you guys were really noticing, but Lyra has developed a bit of a drinking problem in that you, out of the corner of your eye, you see her chug a potion that she had found earlier, probably in that nest, the rock nest.
Okay.
Excuse me, sorry.
Said height?
And Lyra, you sort of nervously catch everybody seeing you take this little chug.
Okay.
Sort of like Foster Brooks taking a pull off a flask at a roast. And
I don't know what any of those things are.
anyway, you just you feel completely rejuvenated, completely regenerated, almost like you walked over a big blinking box of health and doom. So you were just between you and me and everybody listening, you're completely back to full health.
Oh.
And you
Shit.
just drank a potion of healing.
Wow.
So anyway, that's it.
Okay.
It could have gone really wrong
Well,
Medicine.
because you were drinking that not knowing what it was.
the note I passed Blaine was, Lyra's had enough. She's about to die. She's just going to drink one of these random potions and try not to make a big deal out of it.
And it also has everybody's social security number on it.
Yeah.
Dan?
Oh, I don't know. I just been hanging out with these cool guys in these V for Vendetta masks. They
Steve,
seem to,
Steve
you
Agee,
women-
585-566-4892.
You women and your secrets. It's weird.
Yeah, well, get used to it. Do these other potions look the same? I've got 2 more potions that I found back in the day.
You just drink all your potions.
Well, I got 2 more. I was going to offer them up to you guys if they look like they were for sure health.
You know what? They look different than the one that you had. Different shades.
I will still offer them up if anyone wants. If anyone's bleeding as much as I was.
How do they taste?
I don't like cough medicine, but like with cum in it.
Oh.
It's like pineapples and bleach.
Yeah.
If you're like me, because I can blow myself. My dick is 4 yards long. And 3 of those yards have an above ground pool and a mean dog in them.
I can blow. I have a tiny dick, but I have a really long mouth.
He's like a mandrill or something.
Got long lips.
Anteater.
Aardvark.
Ew.
Aardvark Blowjob, my favorite punk band.
Fucking Jar Jar Binks.
I don't know if you remember, but I had a chinchilla that would blow himself all the time, but he had a really long time.
Oh, God, yeah.
I remember the chinchilla. He used to blow himself.
Yeah. He had a really long dick, and he would get all the way down to the base and
Yeah.
The
chew
base.
on it.
I went to the zoo
Base.
once and saw
How
some
low can you
wallabies
go?
that were like fucking just lining up to give each other hand jobs.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
Death row. What did
Animals
chinchilla
are
know?
crazy. Animals are sex crazy.
Random potion, anybody? Going once, going twice.
Sure, I'll take a random
Sweet,
potion.
go for it. Here you go, Hug.
What colors are they?
This one is mauve.
Oh, perfect. That's
You
what
have
I
that,
want.
you have that written
It's
down?
black and
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
got a
Oh, okay.
skeleton on it.
All right. Mauve potion.
Wider than a
I should actually mark that I'm losing these potions now. Anyone else?
I will mark that I'm gaining.
You want to see what happens to Ken first before anyone else grabs one?
Fucking Christmas
I'm not gonna
cookies are
take it.
good.
No, I'll take one. I'll fucking take one.
All right, go for it,
I'll chug
Winter.
one of those.
Chug it.
fucking-
Thanks
what
for
color
that.
is it?
This is fun.
That one would be yellow.
I'll drink this mellow yellow shit. Why is it warm?
Quite right.
Speaking of Donovan Leach,
Mellow yellow.
Donovan kind of underrated, by the way.
I love
Yeah.
that. He's really fucking
I don't know much of it. I know the famous songs.
He was really good. If you listen to Barabajagal, it's hard to pronounce, but Jeff Beck does the guitar on it. It's really
all right.
really cool. Yeah, he had really good players with him. What Hurdy-Gurdy Man had John Paul Jones and John Bonham on it.
All those dudes were session
Yeah.
guys. I mean, Page played on a
Yeah.
million things before.
But like Hurdy-Gurdy Man, if you listen to it knowing that, it really locks in. It's pretty heavy duty. I liked it. I also I've been listening to this awesome new band, by the way, you guys. John Cougar. This guy, he's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I'm serious. It's
What kind
like
of
you
stuff
really.
is it? What kind
It's
of
kind
stuff?
of Americana. It's kind of like Wilco, but it's really accessible.
Oh, I like that.
I don't know.
I love songs about America and houses and stuff. Is that what do you have
Yeah.
any songs about?
Nah, it's
houses?
really not.
and
That's
the
really
word
not for
ain't.
you.
Or scarecrows.
I kind of like more like industrial kind of bands, like more underground stuff. Like this band Mannheim Steamroller.
They're fucking. Are they like Tangerine
Yeah.
Dream? Because I love those guys. You know who turned me on to those guys? My great grandfather.
I went and saw Trans-Siberian, by the way. Trans-Siberian.
Oh
Orchestra,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
It's like Mannheim Steamroller with really goofy, like garage or bar band vocals, and then insane shredding. Like these guitar players are fucking insane. They're so good. But then the singing is just. Ugh. And we had to go to Orange County to see it.
By the way,
I'm sorry, Orange County. Got to go to Orange County.
I always hate to plug a different comedy source, but Clickhole had a really funny thing. 10 names for celebrities you didn't know, like where they got their names or whatever. But Radiohead is Mark McGrath's secret name that he uses to release stuff that's not quite good enough for Sugar Ray, but still kind of interesting.
Clickhole.
Clickhole. It's really funny because Mark McGrath isn't good and Radiohead is. All right.
Are you guys drinking the potions? Or are you going to pocket them?
I drank the shit out of it, dude.
What happened
Wait
to
and see what happens to him.
Which one did you do?
Yellow. It was yellow.
All right, that's cool.
That's cool. Didn't taste too bad.
your tits fall off?
Yay!
First you grow giant tits.
That'll be your character.
Then they fall off.
Oh, boo.
It's like Sisyphus. They keep Prometheus, like where they grow and then they fall off, and then they grow and then they fall off, and a vulture comes and eats them.
Fuck.
The one thing
Tits
that
from the
you,
ashes.
one thing that you do notice is all the stuff that these guys are saying. You start to hear.
These
You start
guys
to hear
Or
everything.
the red guys.
Were you
You
deaf before?
What?
No, you.
Oh my God.
You just start thinking. You start to really realize that that Lyra is sort of looking at your ass funny, and you sort to notice that Dag thinks you
Ecstasy.
drank a big
There's
thing of
ecstasy in
pee, and
I don't mean to be looking at your ass.
you just seem to be catching exactly what everybody's thinking when you look at them.
Huh.
And it just seems like everybody's thoughts are sort of like crowd noise to you now.
Yeah. That's annoying.
No, it's actually sort of fascinating. It's because I mean it's not like you're hearing secrets or anything, but you can hear.
You just quaffed a potion of shrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Greater shrooming.
I'm in tune.
Clarity.
I'm enlightened.
Huh. I don't know if I need to drink mine. I'm going to wait until I'm really hurt.
Yeah.
I don't have
Because I
one.
still got some points.
Just fucking drink it.
Are you gonna drink yours?
I was down to like about a quarter of my points.
Yeah.
So,
I'm still up there.
Just drink it.
but
Why?
do we want to?
It might not be a health though. It might be another potion.
You
Like
might
him.
get a power.
Might start tripping balls.
Maybe
like
I
this
won't be
dude.
able to understand your thoughts.
Like all this peer pressure.
Just try it, dude.
Fucking just slam that shit.
All right, I'll drink it.
Well, now Lyra's feeling great. Oh,
I'm drinking my
So
Mauve.
she's like, pound it, buddy.
All right. So Dag throws his potion back, and
Not dag, hug.
I'm sorry, hug. I got my
And
blank
Steve's
blank.
tits fall off.
Yay! Oh, Winters.
No, I meant Steve.
Yay!
So
Tastes like licorice.
it does kind of have a little licoricey kind of thing to it.
Anise flavor to it.
But now, Winter, you start to get the feeling that Hug has sort of like a weird sort of like, you know, when you go over when you were a kid and you would go over a hill in a sedan and you get the vertigo thing, the weird zero-G feeling in your
Yeah.
stomach. You get the feeling that Hug has that. And you look over and Hug just kind of starts to lift off the ground a little bit and sort of move around like he's just kind of levitating and flying around.
Holy shit.
Burp, Charlie.
Wait,
you
do
guys
the rest of us
seeing
see
this?
anything like this?
Are you guys seeing
Yeah,
this shit?
well, you also realize that you hear Lyra go, wow, is anybody else seeing Hug starting to fly? That's weird. I'm pretty fucked up. Maybe there was something else in that healing potion. That's what Lyra's thinking. And Dag is thinking about scratching his taint.
Yeah, that happened.
So,
Thinking about it.
so basically, let me put this in layman's terms. You've drank a potion of ESP and you've drank a potion of flying. And you drank a potion of healing, so you're good to go.
I should have drank.
We all got what we wanted for Christmas, you guys.
Yeah, so...
Sweet.
How far away is the trouble?
Well, we're like sort of clear right now.
Like
Like
behind the house or something?
yeah, like there's I think houses like to the front of us and to the left, and then there's a cliff to the front of us and to the right, and then behind us is where we came from, where all most of
Right.
the houses are.
Right.
So I yeah, maybe we could stage some on the cliff. I don't know. I want to make a stand or run basically
Yeah.
because the sun's about to come up. I mean,
Yeah, it's going to start getting light pretty soon.
Okay.
Why don't we hastily stage our death and just make a run for the docks?
Okay.
How do we stage our death, though? That's what I don't understand.
Could we carry the giant corpse? Like, if we all did it together, could we get it off the ground and give it a little bit of a jog?
Well, Hug floats above the trees a little bit and starts to notice that he can see the water from where he is. The sun is starting to come up. Like there's you can see a little sliver of light at the edge of the horizon, and you look down and you can see the water. And if you get a little bit higher, you look down and you see that there's that you guys aren't far from a beach. That if you kind of like make a run for it and go up and if you just kind of keep moving in the direction you're moving, you're not that far from being able to sort of shimmy down and maybe get down to the waterfront. Yeah.
All right.
Should we make a break for a boat?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Let's get on a fucking boat, you guys.
Oh,
Go.
yeah.
Run to the beach.
Fuck yes.
All right. Cue the fix. And
One thing leads to another.
no, not that one. Don't cue that fix. So you guys sort of run up the street a little bit. Back in the distance, you hear some commotion. Especially you, Winter. You're starting to hear some. You're starting to detect some weird, like there's people nearby that might be looking at you. So you run. You know that if you just keep going straight ahead through this yard, there's going to be right behind this. There's a little maybe a little pathway, a little rampway that leads down to the beach. So you guys head into the backyard, and Winter, you just sort of you hear the smell of meat. Does that make sense?
No.
No.
All right. So
I just sense that there's meat nearby.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys are gonna keep running through the yard.
Yep.
Away from the meat.
Do you guys taste meat? I think I'm having a stroke.
Someone's having a 5 a.m. barbecue.
Dag,
Yes.
you're running, and your foot kind of hits that weird viscosity, like you stepped in something.
Poo-poo.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you look down, and you look really closely, you see that it's that it was a big one, a very big one.
A big poop.
Yeah, big poop.
Nice.
I keep running.
All right.
We're running towards the beach, right?
You're running towards kind of the back of the yard. I guess there's like there will be a wall, and then there's like vines and stuff leading up the wall.
They have
Like
dogs.
that?
These are giant walls, yeah. So which kind of who's running?
Like giant dog poop from
Yeah, it's sort of like
one of
giant.
those big Clifford the Red giant
Yeah,
dog
yeah,
poop
yeah.
dogs.
Yeah. You know, just when Dag makes the connection, this gigantic red dog comes
Fuck you.
running around the corner. And
Let's fight it.
and makes its way towards you guys.
Clifford joke.
It's a gigantic red dog. It's got glowing green eyes that are a little
pretty.
unsettling.
oh.
And it also, I don't know. You don't know if it's fur or what's going on.
What?
But anyway, that's what's going on.
Let's beat the shit out of this dog.
Can Lyra try to jump on its back?
Okay. Yeah, of course you can. That would be awesome. So
Agreed.
So Lyra is going to you see this dog come running around the corner, more German Shepherd-y shaped than Clifford-y shaped, but it's bright red as everything is. And it's coming towards you, and it's closing faster than you would think it would be.
Right.
It seems faster than it should be. So why don't you roll to attack? That would be I'm just going to see this is almost like a dexterity roll. See if you can jump on the back of this thing.
16. I got a 17 dex.
All right. So you jump on this thing, and you land square on its shoulders, rodeo style, and go straight through it, and you land on the ground
Whoa.
And Dag takes a hit.
What?
Dag gets struck. It's like it wasn't where Lyra landed. It was where you were. So you take 5 points of damage when this thing mows by you, and it just sort of clips you with this weird thing on its side. It's like kind of getting clipped by a train or a truck that went past you.
Okay.
What do you need this thing?
Pencil.
Pencil. All right, here. If you need it.
Anyone? This thing kind of you see it clip Dag, and he sort of spins around a little bit. He's been it really got a good hit on him, and it sort of like stops, and it turns around and starts coming back at you guys.
Does Winter or Hug have like a dispel magic? Maybe. No.
Well, and remember, Hug is flying.
Yeah, I can. Can I try and give it a shocking grasp? Fly over it? And
Sure.
grab
Okay.
onto it?
Yeah, you do. You fly over. Hug sort of jumps up, flies up, and gets above this thing, and he looks like he's going to come down on it. And Winter, you sort of detect a weird question mark over Hug's head because there's two of these dogs coming at him, and they both look pretty nasty. He doesn't know which one of the dogs he was looking at first.
Jesus.
Ugh.
So, hey, there's a dog to your left and a dog to your right, Hug. Which one do you want to try to grasp?
Dog to the right.
Oh.
So that's 6 plus 4, 10.
6 plus 4. You reach down and grab the dog on its back, and you give it this incredible shock, and it kind of yelps. There's a big
That's something.
and it sort of keeps going because you just managed to put your hands on it as it was running underneath you. But both of these dogs twist and yelp and twist around when you shock it.
So it seems like it affected both of them.
Yeah, you're not quite sure exactly what's going
Are
on.
they attached? Is it a two-headed dog? Is it
No, it's two dogs.
weird?
Do they react like they're mirrors of each other, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. What's Winter going to do? You're
Magic missile, the one that he grabbed at that.
okay. So,
Yeah.
The one on the right.
Well, let's just assume we're all focusing on the one he grabbed because it looks like maybe the other one isn't going to work so great.
Yeah, and they're red dogs, right? I'm going to take my frosty blue sword and,
Yeah, you are.
Red and blue.
okay.
You are.
Yeah, do it. So, you guys kind of you home in on the one that Hug just shocked, and he did what was that? 6 points of damage.
A 10.
10.
Oh, sorry,
Turn is
10.
it?
You're gonna fire your magic missiles. So, what's that? 1d4, and the way we've been doing it, I guess, is 2 per level. So you're level 4. That's
8.
4.
How many is it? He has to roll 8 of them?
Oh, yeah. Keep going.
4. 8.
3.
11.
Okay.
Does that count?
No, no counter.
3.
14.
1.
15.
2. 4.
I don't know.
21.
Yeah.
2.
23.
Yep.
That's 23.
Okay.
Blackjack.
Where?
No bust. No bust blackjack.
There's you see your magic missiles kind of fly down and they strike this thing on both sides, and there's just yelping and weird smell of burning hair. And this thing kind of reacts and flies off to the side, falls over, it gets blasted to the side. And the other dog kind of fritzes out almost like a tube going out, but then comes back and kind of looks around. The one that fritzed out doesn't seem to be damaged, but you see that next to the dog where he hit the ground, there's a weird tentacle kind of flopping around.
Fuck.
Flopping around on the ground a little bit. This red tentacle like it's been severed.
It's like a mind flayer or some shit.
Some kind of an illusion throwing up.
We keep moving towards
keep
the beach as
attacking.
we fight this thing too. Are we
Well,
moving forward or?
I think we gotta kill
Okay,
it and then
alright.
get the fuck out.
Then I swing my blue sword at his fucking stupid redness.
Okay, why don't you roll an initiative? That's do a 6-sided.
Oh, okay.
Let's try and kill him.
Shut up. 6.
Nice.
I like your thinking.
Okay. Why don't you roll an attack on this guy? Dag rolling an attack.
And then 19.
Nice.
Okay.
None of them received a hero's welcome.
Why don't you roll your damage? None of them received a receipt or a bag.
And a 19.
Did you almost roll a ginger cookie?
What's the damage on the frostbrand? Is it a D8? I'm trying to think of what it is a D8.
We always have to look. I thought it was a 6.
Yeah, broadsword. It's going to be 1d6 plus 1 plus 6. 1d6 plus 7.
Come on,
Oh,
baby.
fucker.
One.
Just a 1.
So at 8. So you kind of take a swing at this thing and you cut it right through the abdomen as it walks, or as it kind of runs past you, and it barks pretty bad. You fucked it up pretty hard. It doesn't look like it's really much of a threat. It's down to a hit point. If anybody wants to do a coup de grace on it,
I'm gonna
but you kind of disemboweled it.
Nice.
And
I'm gonna look around and see if it looks like maybe there's another person who sent this out. Like I'm focusing away from it at this point and trying to see if maybe
all right,
there's something else going on here.
The thing that while you're doing that,
Winter notice anything about it?
yeah, Winter is kind of Winter. It's almost like you're getting a 2-camera shot of this thing, what this thing is thinking, and it's lying on the lawn, and there's 2 angles, and you look over, and there's another angle. There's another one of these things, the other dog, but it just kind of keeps doing the video fritz in and out. They're both lying on the ground panting. Basically, what it is, if you haven't figured it out at home already, listeners, it's big Clifford the Big Red Displacer Beast.
Yeah.
And he's been coming out and trying to take a hit at you guys.
Displacer beast.
Yeah, big displacer.
What is he doing in this town?
I do want to say though that when Brian swung past him, I don't know if you really even felt it, but the tentacle went by and did a weird abrasion wound on the back of you that you didn't notice in the moment. Another 4 points of damage.
Ouch.
So yeah, he wasn't easy to kill, but you got pretty fortunate with the fly spell actually. So, it seemed to be a guard dog, and it's gone now. I don't think you have to worry about it.
Did it look like it was? Is there anyone in the like on the side of a house? It looks like maybe someone let it loose.
No, probably not. Seems like it's a pretty big yard. But you all sort of look back at the house. You're all sort of wondering if anybody might have heard.
I say we
Anything that-
run.
Yeah, we should take a
for
break,
the-
though.
Oh,
What's the dick situation on that dog?
displacer dick.
There's nothing you can really trace it through.
Can we-
Fur, I guess.
It's a Dick Tracer beast.
Can we take a quick break?
Break.
And we're back. Hi.
Back are we?
We're going to do a couple of quick donors. Blaine was just in San Francisco and has some. Go ahead, Blaine.
I was playing comms with Chris Hardwick, and somebody handed me. First of all, somebody came up and this is my favorite part of Nerd Poker is when people run up and hand me money. This natural 20 is brought to you by Danger Bob and Ms. Kelly Martin. They came up. They've been playing a nice campaign up there, having a lot of fun in San Francisco, where God punishes them for something every week.
That looks like an Arby's beef or Arby's gift card, right?
It does look like an Arby's gift card. The crazy Andrew Jackson. It's, hey, do you have a channel? I was at 20. Send $10 to at Miss Martin 007 or on the Twitter. Follow them there. And I also got another one, which is very nice. Blaine, the Nerdist and Nerd Poker were what got me through my first month of sobriety. Hearing everyone's humor and creativity were the best reminders and guides for what I was working towards. I am now a year sober and happier than I've ever been. You're easily one of the funniest people I've ever heard. Definitely have the highest charisma. Over 19? You don't say. I do. I do say. It's way over 19. I was Blackie Green. Anyways, thank you for being a support to someone who needed it. So the least I can do is support the show. John Jordan with a great classic Spider-Man card. Thank you very much. And he gave us a $20 and $2 bills, which are still legal tender in 20th century America. Thank you so much, John Jordan, for listening, and glad we could be of service. Keep it up, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job.
And I have a ton of stuff from the last couple of weeks. I was in Florida, and then I got some mail here. I got
Mods made.
Another box from Loot Crate. Thanks, Loot Crate. Fucking a bunch of awesome stuff again.
Sweet loot.
Are they Loot Fisk?
There's a nice bobblehead in there.
What if I'm a fan of loots?
There's a Simpsons wallet. And then a listener sent in his book. Sean Beaumont sent in his book, Sustenance for Consideration, The First Digestion. And he sent us some money.
How does it taste?
Long letter.
Why don't you get past the dick
I
pics and
have
just read us the
many,
captions?
Yeah, I have so many letters. But Sean Beaumont, thanks, Sean.
Thanks,
And then,
Thanks, Sean.
Thank you, Sean.
Here's a quick
Thank
one.
you.
Thank
Somebody
you, Easter
in,
Bunny. Bok, bok.
Somebody in Florida gave me this. It looks like a dick map, and it says,
look like a
"Don't
dick
worry,
map.
it's just a dungeon map."
Oh, I bet they really traced it.
Dear Blaine, dear,
I bet they really did.
Look at it again and imagine.
I hate you. Well, their balls. Oh, I guess so. If their
Yeah.
balls like just sitting there.
Now we all have to trace
Kind of all
that.
mushed down.
Trace it with your nose.
They got
Do
it
it.
hard first. Gross. Dear Blaine, Ken, Dan, Steve, and Brian Posehn.
Yes?
And thank you all for the laughs. Here's wishing you and your families a happy holiday. Spit Up Blood, Nestor Garcia. P.S. Shout out to those gone but not forgotten. Sarah, Stark, Rick, Dave, and that other guy. Let's see.
Oh, don't forget Jerry.
And then the people from Pensacola-Con or Pensacon sent me, they do a comic book convention down in Pensacola. Pensacon, Feb 27th through March 1st, 2015. Bring Nerd Poker to Pensacon. Trace those giant dicks.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's
I'll
go to
go.
Pensacon, man.
Come on.
They got dicks there.
Hey.
Mike, Ben, Courtney, Manda, Will, Steve, and Jason. Thanks, you guys.
Then we can go to Harry Potter land.
It's
That's
really
in
cool, too,
Orlando,
because
yeah.
I'm a
Whatever,
big
it's
fan
Florida.
of Dick Tracy.
Jesus Christ.
Do you get it?
Harry Potter's just for kids anyway.
Do you get it?
Wink.
And then
Ching, 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 ching.
I love people drawing pentagrams on fucking $20 bills.
By the way,
Writing-
you're all under arrest.
and writing in Judas We Trust and Wendango. Thanks again, Justin. PPS, Byron Parker is a shitty DM.
all I heard was Jew and PP.
Byron Parker is a shitty DM, apparently.
Fuck Byron Parker.
Yeah.
You know, Byron Parker can't lose.
Still loving the show, laughing maniacally in my cubicle, bringing my... What? Oh, bringing my fella to see you for the first time. If nice guy doesn't like you, he's gone. Or if this guy doesn't like you, he's gone. Destiny.
Destiny, no escaping. That's for me.
Oh God, how do you say her?
Destiny's Child.
She says also known as that Polish girl.
What?
I couldn't read her last name, and then luckily it said also known as that Polish girl. So
Sally Wojciechowski Whack.
Of the Hampton Wojciechowski wax. Destiny Osmijonst. Osmijonst. I hope.
That sounds Polish.
That sounds Swedish.
Yeah. You know,
And
it's
then,
actually more Polish than Swedish.
And then we have another shout out to Byron Parker, but this one is thank you, Nerd Poker from Justin Garin.
Fucking Byron
Or
Parker,
Karen.
you guys.
And it says, P.S. Byron Parker is a shitty DM.
Is he related to Warby?
That guy just cannot. Byron Parker cannot lose.
Because we need some new glasses.
Spectacles.
Thank you for Nerd Poker. Hope Blaine doesn't kill you all. Cheers, Danielle and
Hey, that
Todd.
gives me an idea.
P.S. Byron Parker is a shitty DM.
P.S. Grats on 100+ episodes.
Yeah, thanks.
And Byron Parker's a shitty
I
DM.
can't believe that we only get paid $100,000 an episode after all this time. Can you?
Pizza Cop by Digital Boobs Comedy. That's,
And good night.
they
Are
give
you having
me
a
some
stroke,
money,
Brian?
right?
Pizza Cop Digital Boots.
Where's my soup?
Pizza Cop. Hey, Brian, please trace us. Young Skeezy.
Oh,
Young Skeezy. Jeff.
We're getting the weird kind of, wrong kind of things.
Oh, these
from
are
us.
their D&D names. They told me this. And Jonas Brandywine. Brandon.
Yeah, I'll trace
people
you,
really
Brandon.
like this dick tracing stuff. I think
I
we
will
need to do
trace
this
the shit
every.
out of all of you.
Then I got 100 bones from, that was
Nice.
one of the people that wrote the notes. I think it was from,
Well, figure it out. I want to know.
I think it was from
Let's
these.
do a dick.
know.
We have to do a
I
dick
think it was
trace
from
on it.
Nestor and all those people. Maybe
It's fantastic.
Can we do a group dick trace and send it back?
It'll look like one of those Thanksgiving turkeys.
Oh, who's the thumb?
High
Let's get some waddle
Oh,
jokes
no.
in there.
I think somebody else really dick traced, too.
Everybody, we've started the worst trend ever.
Because listen to this
Those
note.
are yeah. You
All right,
get a
seriously,
picture
you
of
guys,
these fucking
you
penis
guys, no more dick
shapes.
tracing.
Oh, come
No more
on.
dick
No,
tracing,
no
guys.
more tracing.
Brian, hold up the
tracing
dicks
genitals.
for him.
How about some fucking vagina tracing?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, ladies.
It's not just dicks.
Fellas was
That is.
Is that a hair?
So
There's a
here's
hair
how-
on that.
What? No.
No.
Here's what the
Hey,
note says.
Brian, welcome
Brian-
to the world of hepatitis D.
I hate Steve forever chasing dicks.
Nice.
I look forward to Wednesday. Brian and friends, I look forward to Wednesdays. Thanks to you guys, I get a midweek weekend. Keep it up. I've learned much and herein have done some trace work. Cue the hand sanitizer.
Fucking hell.
From Orlando Dash. Here's a William to keep the show rolling.
Orlando, let's go.
William, a William isn't a $100 bill.
No, he just traced his dick.
What would a William be?
What? A
This
traced
guy-
dick.
No, but he also sent some money.
Oh, I don't know.
Anyway,
We gotta clear it all up quick.
somebody gave me 100. One of the
Thank
people
you.
that I said.
Let
Thanks.
Let it be known on the forums.
And don't put your dicks on paper and trace them and then hand paper
Just
to me.
actually send your actual dicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Cut
so-
your dicks off and mail
we'd
them
much
to Dick
prefer to trace
Nerd
them
Poker.
ourselves.
Just send us photos, guys.
No. Do not send us photos, guys.
At the
You know what-
real
you know what you
Brian
could-
Posehn.
Don't listen to Steve,
It would be
guys.
kind of great if you,
Tweet all your dick pics to @theBrianPosehn.
if you could like get a piece of aluminum foil and just form it around your dick and then take it off and then send that to us.
Yeah, or fill
form
the
of
foil
your
with
dick.
putty.
Yeah,
and let
like
it harden.
Cynthia Foilcaster.
Yeah, what if plaster casts of little nerd penises started showing up at the Earwolf mail?
I will send them to Gene Simmons.
It's the FBI again.
We will just forward those straight to Sandusky and Penn State.
Plaster caster.
Plaster Caster runs Bartertown.
Please let the new Mad Max movie have that in it.
How fucking awesome!
The new currency.
Oh, so good.
That movie. The first trailer. I was like, the last trailer I was like, fuck yes, I'm ready to go.
It
Let's
looks
party.
like Mad Max.
It can have all my bones.
Well, that's and this
Perfect.
is like what happens. You give the original director, like if you're gonna reboot a movie, let the guy who made the original fucking movie have a crack at it.
Absolutely.
And he looks like he knocked that shit. It's George Miller, right?
Yeah.
Knocked that shit out of the park
He
with
knows,
this.
he knows how to do that Mad Max stuff.
He does.
Yep.
Thank fucking God it's not, like Zack Snyder making this thing.
What's his name?
The
directing
next
new
Babe
Star
movie is
Trek?
going to be nuts too.
Next Babe?
George Miller's Babe.
Pig in the City is fantastic.
Yeah, I love
that
Pig in
movie.
the
Is
City.
crazy.
Pig in the Dystopia by
so
George Miller.
dark, yeah.
The first
what it
That'll do,
the first one's
humongous.
pretty fucking
That'll
great.
do.
Yeah, but the second one is so dark and fucked up.
Let's get back in. We're running across this yard.
And we're back.
Run to the
across
boats.
this yard.
Okay, so you guys just killed a giant displacer dog. And
Yay!
okay, now Hug is flying.
Yay!
Winter is trying to figure out why he keeps why when he runs by the window of the house he keeps thinking of snoring and hearing lasagna.
I think Mario's asleep in this house.
So you guys sort of keep running towards the back wall, and are you gonna scale this wall?
Yeah, let's jump over it.
All right. You don't really need to do that
No, I'll
because
fly right
you're
over that
flying.
shit.
All right. So you kind of fly over. You see that on the other side of the wall, there's barely enough room to land if they need to. It looks like the wall goes straight into a cliff.
Ooh.
So you kind of tell these guys to just sort of be careful when they when they get to the top.
Sort of be careful. You
Duly noted.
So everybody roll a dexterity check. Everybody except Hug. You don't need one
I passed it anyway.
as you're flying. All right. Lyra passes it.
Good one. Good one. All good.
Very good.
Winter.
Dag.
All
Yep,
good.
I pass it.
Yep. Everybody passes. You scale the
scared.
side of this wall.
I was really scared. Dex checks don't usually go that well for me if you follow the show.
Oh, Martha Mon.
Oh.
Folded in half.
So you guys get to the top of the wall, and when you get up there, you can start to see on the horizon the sun is starting to come up. There's a little purple line where and you can sort of see below you that you are on a. It's not really like a cliff, like plunge to your death kind of cliff. It looks like a rich person's, like you're out in a weird peninsula, a nice
person's
neighborhood.
cliff.
Yeah, rich person's cliff.
Yeah, let's get to a boat.
So, Hug, you see within scrambling distance a what looks like a little sort of boat hutch. Well, I don't know what the boathouse. There's something up in the very close, and you can also see that there are some steps that go from this yard down to this towards this boathouse.
Okay.
So.
Let's head to the boat house.
All right.
Maybe there's a
Now,
boat
What's
in
the
it.
daylight or darkness
Maybe a boat lives
situation?
there.
It's starting to get. It's like dawnish.
so our original plan was to go to the Golden Lands, but I'm
Yeah.
going to say maybe what we do is look for the boat that's easiest to commandeer and go from there and wait
Do we
till we're
see
out
any
at
boats?
sea.
Like I said, there's steps that lead down to this beach, and there's like a boathouse. So there's probably
Okay, so
something going on in there.
yeah.
Maybe.
Because we can, I realize this, like, even if we have no idea where the boat's going, as long as it gets far enough out to sea where we can take it over,
Yeah.
we can get the Rock maybe to come by, do some scouting for the Golden Land, give us some little hints about which direction we should go, maybe.
Yeah.
So,
I like all of these ideas.
sweet.
So you guys, everybody roll another dex check. By the way, not you, Hug.
Gotta check my decks. Checking my
All right, fine. And Brian, if you just want to roll that dexterity check there,
Checking decks.
and roll that 20-sided to see what your dexterity check is.
Brian
Make sure
shot
there's
so
no
many daggers.
Sort of slipping. Oh my God! I can't believe it. You made it.
Oh my God, everything's gonna be fine.
So you guys all get down to the other side of this wall, and then you see that there's obviously like if you would have maybe gone 80 yards to the right, there would have been a little gateway.
Aww.
You jump to No big deal. You jump down.
I just wanted to experience some hubris.
There's a flight of steps, and you also see Hug Denning flitting about in the sky like
Pretty baby.
Fucking asshole.
like some
Like
sort
Peter
of
Pan, like Birdman.
yeah, exactly. Like
I find him charming.
Is that what Birdman's about?
Peter Pan?
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's about
Yeah.
Peter Pan.
Flying Doug Henning is what they're
it's an illusion. So you guys start to scramble down to the. Doug seems to kind of be gesturing in the sky, and you see a boathouse down along the side of the beach. So
Cool. Let's go to it.
all right. So
Go to the boathouse.
wow. Okay.
We really went there.
Oh no, sorry, it's my poker face talking. So you guys scramble down this wall and down this cliff. You get down to the beach, and you get up to the. You see, there's sort of like a pier that kind of comes out of the water. Looks almost like it's made out of rocks instead of wood. Juts out into the water, and there's a weird little circular island with a structure on it that looks like looks like some sort of weird private boat hutch. I'm not sure what the word is for it. Boat hanger.
Slip.
A slip, yes. Slip not yet, lest ye be slipped.
Let's go look into it.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Yeah.
So, you guys sort of make your way up onto this this jetty. You walk out onto the thing, and when you get out there, you see that there are a couple of boats moored at a weird pier, like a partially sheltered pier, almost like a clamshell kind of a thing. And there's a what looks like some sort of weird fishing boat. There's another boat that looks almost like just some sort of transport, like a big blocky transport. But you see a small boat that looks almost like a hydrofoil with sort of like a tube in the middle and a couple of catamaran sides. All these boats red, just red like cartoon red. And even the small boat looks like it's pretty big compared to you guys. So you gotta remember, these are all two and a half times bigger than a regular than your boat would be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's take the smallest.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. So you're gonna run up to the small boat, and you're gonna try to jump on. There's a big fat red rope that leads out to it that if you balance on, you could probably run out to.
Let's give it a
do
shot.
All right, everybody, Hug. You don't need to do anything.
I will fly.
You'll fly.
I'm flying.
I fall.
All right. So
Go fish him out, Hug.
Dag falls into the water immediately. So Lyra, what do you do?
I'm still gonna go for it.
All right.
You fish me out, Ken?
Yeah.
I also fall.
Lyra also falls into the water. Let's see what
going for it.
See
I'm
what
trying to help you,
what happens
fucking
to winner.
idiots.
What's your dexterity?
I don't have the paper.
It's over. It's.
Oh, okay, it's over
Sorry.
10.
You're fine. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
you guys, as you hit the water, you just hear Winter laughing, just laughing.
Suck a D. Suck a D.
So I'm gonna try and pull him out.
So, you're gonna go down and try to pull him out. So, the first one you see is Dag. So, why don't you swoop down and roll a
Come here, you.
roll a dexterity to see if you can grab this guy. Oh wow!
I think I can.
Excellent. So
Super
yeah,
dexterous.
you
Grabs
spear
the
him
shit
right
out
through
of
the
him.
head.
Whoops a doodle.
So you
I want to get a good grip.
you grab Dag before he even hits the water,
Aw,
and you land him on the front of the deck of this ship.
Right.
Thanks.
And Lyra, she is. You hit the water and roll another dexterity check, I guess.
See if you drown.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
All right. So when you hit the water, there's not even a splash. You just go doink.
Hey,
Both
two
guys
diving
rolled-
classes.
both
You rolled
guys
a one,
rolled
by the way.
ones.
Yeah,
They both
yeah.
did.
That was really interesting
Nice.
too.
I was on the swim team.
Best time to roll a 1.
So you,
Yeah, no shit. Get
you
that out
kind
of
of
my
do.
dice.
You do a little kaplink. You land. You do a Busby Berkeley kind of a thing where you come up on the other side, and you do the Phoebe Cates slow motion out of the water.
Of course I do.
While Judge Reinhold
shot.
works off.
That's me too.
But my top stays on because I am
also jack
classy.
Yeah.
Hey, when you jack off to that scene, are you jacking off to her, or are you
talking
jacking
about-
off to Judge Reinhold?
Are you talking about Shelley Winters in the Poseidon Adventure?
Because, like, if somebody
Oh,
walked
right.
in on you watching that scene
Right.
and whacking it, they might think that you were whacking it to Judge Reinhold.
Well, you're definitely whacking it to Judge Reinhold. There's
Because
no way you're interested in boobs.
But the movie's telling you
It's
to
not
jerk
possible.
off right there. It's saying jack off right
Yeah,
there.
but it wants you
But
to
watch
also.
watch this other
Right.
dude do it while you
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the whole movie is a trick to get you to jack off to Judge Reinhold. The whole movie just wants you to fall in love with America's Sweetheart.
I was just jerking off to Ray Walston.
Yeah.
You dick.
Mr. Hand.
Aloha.
Dick.
Aloha, Mr. Hand.
So
I'm going to try it again, I guess.
yeah, if you want to.
All right.
Right in there. Oh, a minute.
So you sort of come up on the other side of the ship. Dag is fine. Winter,
Fine.
you're fine. You all sort of swim over. You get onto this to the ship, and oh, you don't even fall in the water. You're
No.
fine.
So is there a boat in that thing?
Do we have to unhook it from a dock?
Yeah, there's you guys are on a boat now. You're on like a big giant, it's almost like a super cool, crazy fun craft.
Like Kanye would drive?
Exactly like Kanye would drive.
Do we think we could do it ourselves, or should we maybe stow away and wait for someone to get this out on the water?
Oh, good question.
Well,
Boats aren't that hard.
Yeah. And then how
2.5
How
size.
many people are we going to have to kill on the sea once we do that?
Well, we got the small boat, so hopefully one.
I say we try to figure it out, right?
Ideally, yeah, but it's 2.5.
But let's call it and figure out the boat next week.
Okay, well, so just to kind of set you guys up, you get on the boat. The lights are starting to come up. You're starting to see some gauges and dials and levers and things. And you see in the back of this boat, there's a gigantic lever and a wheel. So you all sort of look at each other, and Winter can hear everybody's thoughts because your ESP is still working.
Yeah, totally.
Hug is wondering why he can't fly all the time. Lyra, you are wondering why you fell off the rope because you're so good at ropes.
I am.
And Dag, you are down 9 hit points and your balls hurt because when you hit the water, some got up your asshole. Tune in next week on the next
The fuck?
on the next Nerd Poker
You have a big
when
loose
Brian
asshole.
says, "What the fuck?"
Merry Christmas, everybody. Water up your rectum for you. We're having an all-natural saltwater enema.
Hi, Barry Paul. Sperms. Hi, Barry Paul.
Remember to touch all the presents under your tree with your penis while everyone's asleep, everybody.
Sperms.
And remember to jack off to the part in Gremlins where Phoebe Cates tells the story about her dad dying.
Sperm.
Merry Christmas.
Phoebe Cates.
Death. Oh, so good.
This has been an Earwolf Media production. Executive producers Jeff Ulrich and Scott Ackerman. For more information, visit earwolf.com.
Earwolfradio.com.